So basically, the three of us, we wanted to start a podcast. We just thought, when's the last time we saw each other, lads? Properly. It's been a while. It's been a while, isn't it? So we just kind of thought, three of us, let's make a podcast. It's going to go either terribly right, terribly wrong. I mean, it's all a bunch of laugh. At the end of the day, we just catched up with each other, and we thought the best way to do it was make a podcast and let everyone else see if they enjoy it as much as we do. Who would you say is the most socially awkward out of the three of us? I mean, Mike, me personally, I think you would win this hands down. I mean, I think with myself, I just talk a load of rubbish. I just go away with things that aren't even relevant. And then with Aaron, I mean, Aaron, how would you describe yourself?
I just go really quiet.
Mike, go on. What makes you so socially awkward? Get your book out.
Right. No, right. The other day, there's a new Canadian bloke has moved in up on the road, right?
Yeah.
So I was walking now from a shop back, and he was like, the goddamn trash man has left the bins in the middle of the road. And I was like, yeah, no, bloody hell, I said. Well, I'm Michael, by the way. I live down there. Hi, what's his name?
That's a good start. First of all, you just went, I'm Michael, I am. No hello, no how are you? Just say, I'm Michael, I am.
So I went to go shake hands, and he went, and I was like, oh, you can't do that with me. And I went like that, the old elbow. And then he went like that, and we were all like dancing in the bloody street. And I was like,
a really bad music video.
Never mind, I said. And he was like, yeah, I gotta go in now. And I was like, all right. And I walked away, and I was like, actually, hey man, come here. And I went to fist pump him. okay. And I walked away. I was like, oh my God, like.
Yeah, but Mike, you shouldn't have fist pumped him in the first place. You're not meant to do that.
You had the chance to cash out where you were, but instead you decided to go back and double down.
Yeah, because I felt like I embarrassed myself, so I had to go back and say sorry.
Mike, when do you ever embarrass yourself? Come on now. When do you ever embarrass yourself?
I washed my hands, like.
Well, yeah, I hope you would. I mean, what? The way I took that, I was like, I washed my hands with him. What's he done to you? All you doing is introducing yourself. Is he married or did he have kids or anything?
I think he lives with his mother, man. Like, I walked past on Christmas Day, and they're all sitting there in like deck chairs, just looking at the window.
Right, I'm gonna stop you there again now. Christmas Day, you're walking past his house, just staring into his house.
No, because I was on the way to the shop, and the light is on. So I had a little pip, like, and then they're all just sitting there, like, in hard back chairs, like they were probably having a chat, like, but no Christmas tree, anything, man.
More than likely, right? He went back into his house, told his mother, he said, "Hey, whatever you do not go outside because it's a creepy guy."
50 odd, like.
Yeah,
but that doesn't change what I'm about to say, Mike. Just because he's 40 or 50 doesn't mean his opinion's going to change what he's saying to his mother, or so-called mother, as you said.
All that's happened is in all of his years of living, he's encountered you, and he's like, I thought I'd seen it all.
Well, I'll have to go up later now and say, hey, all right. Michael,
so you're just going to start harassing this man?
First you tell us you walk past his house on Christmas Day, you watch him sit in hardback chairs, and now you just want to watch him every night before you go to bed. Like,
yeah, but there was no table. They were all just sitting in line, looking out the window. There's not much to see, like.
Well, no, clearly they're looking at you.
You walking past, going.
You literally walk outside his house, and you will never fist touch another person again.
No, you got to make his name around these parts, like.
Yeah, but mate, you just told us you don't even know his name.
What was his name?
Captain Canada, we call him.
Captain Canada.
Good old Captain Canada.
He looked a bit like Jack Black, like the old rugged beard, like.
Yes, that's Jack Black. With a rugged beard.
I worry about you. I really worry about you. I do. Like earlier on Messenger when we were trying to organise this whole podcast, it's just me. And I thought, oh, look at this one. Billy
I got an Indian coming soon.
You're the
exactly me. Our podcast's gonna end soon. I got my food coming.
Mike, start us off. What have we been up to this week?
Life of Michael Thomas this week. Went to work. Honestly, nothing's happened this week.
Do Do you know what? We'll come back to you because I feel as if this isn't meant to be a trick question, Mike. It's just meant to be a straightforward answer.
Yeah, but it's hard to think. Like, so when things happen, I don't write them down, even though I should.
Is that what your therapist says?
I got 3 questions, not questions, but topics anyway.
Yeah, but we're not talking about. I'm not asking you about topics. I'm just asking you how your week's gone. I don't understand how you're finding this so hard.
I tell you what's happened.
Go on, then tell me, Mike.
A bloody dog is everywhere in this house at the moment. No, I don't know if there's something wrong with him or.
Oh, have you just not trained him?
Maybe taking him for a walk. I mean,
he's got the garden. I've got a field.
Mike, you haven't got a field.
Oh yeah, the chicken coop.
What chicken coop? This is new to me.
My plan is for me and Aaron to go into the chicken business.
Why me? All you did was explain to me what your business idea was. I never agreed to it
but
at all.
I need the stock side of it now, and Aaron's good in stocks. So basically, I'm gonna build a chicken coop outside.
I've never seen you build anything. Again, this is not a trick question. This is not a trick question. God, okay, so you're going to build a chicken coop. Right. You're going to build a chicken coop, then what?
So basically, metal mesh, like.
Yeah, okay.
And make a coop. And then, what was it, Aaron? Selling them for 150. Oh.
Hold on. This is your idea, not Aaron's. You can't be telling Aaron an idea.
Basically, he wants to sell eggs. So he's going to get chickens for them.
So to get 2 chickens, right? Actually, you get 4 chickens. Male and a female. Oh, they're all female, aren't they?
Oh, my God. Like, you cannot start a business plan knowing that all chickens... What? A rooster?
You're the one who has this business plan. You haven't even researched into it. You don't even know anything about chickens and roosters.
Does the rooster need to have sex with the chickens for it to lay an egg?
A chicken doesn't need sex to lay an egg, Mike. This is common sense.
Right. 4 chickens, and they both do, both lay a carton, right? So
you got 4 eggs. And you just said both.
Right. Mike, before you start, right? Question, how much is a dozen of eggs, Mike?
89 pence, say.
No. How many are there in that?
Well, not the shop.
No, man. How many eggs? How many eggs is a dozen? How much the eggs
12.
cost?
The thing is, he just mentioned now, he said 89p for a carton of eggs, and he just said he wants to sell them for 150, so just bear that in mind.
So you've already given away your
for a dozen
idea.
Eggs, it's 150.
Well, it depends what kind of eggs you're going for. Are you going for free range eggs? Are you going for...
This is the thing,
These ain't going to be free range.
So
yeah, he ain't gonna go out every morning feeding his chickens, singing them a lullaby.
Soon there'll be a chicken farm, with bloody boilers, and
you just said you've only got 4. You just said you've only got 4 chickens, and you wanted to bring a rooster into it.
Yeah, so they make a carton. Right? They all make a carton each. Right, sell them up here at the shop, put them on the internet. Special eggs going for 150.
Special eggs.
What's so special about them?
They got the free range stamp.
Yeah, but what? So you're telling me you're going to go out and let them run away free and do this, that, and the other?
They'll be bred Yeah,
but the whole point of free-range eggs is that the chickens get a good life.
They're not going to know.
So you're telling me you're going to... So you're telling me you're going to start a chicken business selling eggs, stating it's free-range eggs, even though they're not going to be free-range eggs?
But they're not. What's the difference? They're not going to know.
The difference is that chicken is getting a happy life. What do you mean? What's the difference? The whole point of free-range eggs is that chicken has a good life. Right, Mike. Imagine now, right? You're a chicken, okay? Right? You're a chicken.
Still on chickens.
All right. You missed an absolute corker there, right? Mike, imagine now you're a chicken, right? Imagine the film. Oh, I'll do it easy for you. Imagine the film Chick. Here we go. He's on the same page as me, right? Were those chickens free-range chickens, do you reckon?
Yeah, were they? Yeah. Well, they were running free.
Well, no, Mike. They were running away. I mean, the whole point of a free-range chicken is that it lives a happy life, or to an extent of a happy life. I'm sure there's more things to it.
What difference does it make to the customer eating the egg? Oh, I'm eating a dead chicken, but it was happy.
Because
it was just an egg.
Yeah, but that's the whole point of it.
Just put a stamp on it. They'll get the old dragon stamp, settle in and it'll rise up 250.
Yeah, but first of all, that's false advertisement. And second, you'd be had for that. They'll be on your case, good boy.
It's called
Yeah, but
animal cruelty. That's just what it is.
And also, Mike, what makes you think that your chickens and your eggs are going to be so good that the shop around the corner will be like, hey, do you know what? Mike, you're on the corner, right? Captain Canada told me he's a really nice guy, and he's got this new egg job he's doing at the moment, right? Where he's got 4 chickens, right? He ordered a rooster as well, but no idea why he's got a rooster.
What's the rooster for then? Is it just to like an alarm clock back in the day?
A what?
An alarm clock back in the day. If you open the Argos catalogue back in the day, it'd just be a rooster underneath the alarm clock.
Yeah.
So you're telling me the whole point you think a rooster is just to wake people up in the morning?
What is the point of a rooster? Is it, can you eat a rooster?
Well,
like, is it chicken? Or is it turkey? Or
what is the point of a rooster?
Or is it like duck? Like,
all right, Mike, I'm just going to give you some advice, right? Just like as a friend, as a mate, I don't think this business is something you've really thought through.
Well, me and Aaron put money into it.
No, I have not done a single thing like that. I said sounded like a bad idea.
And also, you said to Aaron the idea. He didn't agree with you, and then you asked him 5 minutes ago what the idea was. So the fact that you have forgotten your own idea and still don't know the basics about chickens and eggs, I don't think it's a route you should go down, Mike. And I don't think you can go into a business where farmers will look at you and laugh. They will laugh, like, Mike.
No, he'd look at the carton, he'd look in the sunset, and he goes, he's done all right.
And that's your advertisement.
What?
That's what comes up on the TV.
So is that with the stamp of approval to say that they're free-range chickens?
A stamp will come in, boom, free range from Michael Thomas Company.
So let me get this straight, right? Yeah, that's what I was going to bring up, Aaron. The fact that you haven't even thought of an actual name for this business, you're just going to call it Michael Thomas Company. Tell me, right? Think fresh now, right? Just put the chicken idea to one side. If you had to open another business, what would it be? Think about it.
Big Mike's Kebab and Cabs.
Is there like you give a kebab? Is it like you pick them up and then you give them a kebab?
It's not, take the, what's it called?
Take the kebab.
Like, you don't have to have it, but there'll be a kebab, reel in the kebab going down, and if they wanted, they can take a slice themselves and put it in themselves.
When you need a knife to do that, don't you?
Yeah,
you're going to give passengers a deadly object.
There's a screen there, isn't there? Like, you're right, mate. Enjoying the kebab, babe?
But Mike,
I can't hear it, Mike.
Are you going to do it like in the banks of the pens? You're going to put the chain on the knife so they can't take it out of the...
Yeah,
Mike, I've got to say, right, the name is actually, it's got a ring to it, right?
I like the name.
But what the idea should be that you're just a taxi firm that picks people up at the end of the night that gives them kebabs on their way home. Because people at the end of the night always want a kebab, but they always go to the kebab shop and there's always a massive queue, and then there's some person in the front and he's like, he doesn't know where to go between chicken or lamb. Just get them both, So what you could be, hey, come to, what was it called again?
Get in, bitches. What's it tonight, boys? Kebab or lamb or chicken? And they'll press the button.
Kebab or lamb or chicken.
And then it'll go in. Fire, and it'll breathe.
What's happening there?
They press the button, and the kebab reel comes round, and you can.
How big is this car? How big is the taxi?
No, I'm in a little cabby in the front, and behind me there's a window there that can open and close. But if they close, I can't hear them. And there's privacy. No, there's privacy.
Yeah, but after your shift is finished, what do you do with the kebab? Do you just leave it in the car and then just let it cool?
Right. So it's all leather seats, right? So I can just get the hose pipe and go, spray it all down, instead because all the.
So then you got to dry it before the next people come in.
No, the end of the shift is, drying down the blood, like.
What blood? Whose blood?
That's sauces, the same, cleaning down the blood.
Sauce and blood. You need to start like separating those. Like.
Literally, Mike. This,
like in Pulp Fiction, he's like shh, in the
Mike,
blood and the guts.
Pulp Fiction is a film about killing people.
Yeah, but instead of the blood, it's the sauces, isn't it? At the end of the night, I'm spraying down the thing, and then I'll have to unhook the kebabs and put them back in the freezer.
You got
Hold on. So, hang on.
No, freezer's in the garage.
So hang on. You're gonna cook a kebab, cook it, and then once it's cooked, you're gonna take it off and put it in a freezer.
Yeah, so till the next shift then. The morning and night.
You can't do that with meat.
Why?
You can't cook meat and then freeze it and then just want to cook it again. That's not how it works.
I cook mince and I freeze it.
Again, Mike. I mean, you've got some good goals there and some good aspirations. But again, if this was Dragon's Den, I'd have to be out, mate. I can't commit to the idea of your egg situation and also your kebab taxi.
Big Mike's Kebab the Cabs.
I mean, the name is a catchy name, but
it's a hook, like, they'll be like, where are we going to have food tonight? Big Mike's Kebab and Cabs are about. Get on the call.
Aaron, if you had to make a business, what would your business be?
Where is it? Actually, I got it.
Oh, Aaron, he's got to book you the business plan.
I remember ages ago when I did a business management course. And there was one
that in there.
Yeah, I didn't finish it. It was a load of Anyway,
take it back.
There was at one point where they were like, "Oh, can you think of like business products and stuff like that for us to come up with?" And I said, "Yes, I can."
What's the name of it? Just give us the name.
It's called Legless.
Legless.
Legless. Yeah. I shouldn't be showing this actually. Some people are going to take it. This isn't a responsible product then. Basically, it's like a self-serving table. So there's drinks in the table, and then you have like a little coin machine on the side. And then it'll show you which drinks are in which compartment. So then you put your coin in and you press the button for the drink you want and it comes up in the middle there. Look no further. Legless is here. These tables are stocked with their own drinks and you just put a coin in, bam, comes up in the middle, take it, 5 minutes, job done.
What if I want ice?
It's in a bottle.
I don't like bottles, see?
Mike, who has ice in a beer?
Oh, beer? Oh, I want a bottle of Coke.
Why are you driving?
I am driving.
Yeah, why are you driving?
Because I'm the designated driver.
I'll tell you straight, right? The reason you're gonna buy a Coke is because you've got a hip flask of whiskey in your pocket. That's why. Growing up, Mike, no matter where we went or what we did, right, you would always have a hip flask and there'd always have alcohol in it. And I remember once, right, I think we were out at Armford somewhere, and you just bought a Coke, right? And we were all like buying rounds for each other. And then you come like, "Oh no, sorry boys, I got my own stuff." I was like, "Okay, he's gonna be that person." Classic Mike. So then you go up to the bar and then you order Coke. You ask for a pint and he goes, "Oh, that's $2.60." And then you went, "Sorry, how much?" and then you went, "Oh, I'll have half a Coke, please." And then it worked out, I don't know, $1.30, whatever. And you came back and you still complained that you had to pay £1.30 for Coke. And you said something like, "I could have gone to the corner shop and bought the cheap Coke for 40 pence.
Still doing now.
So in future, if you ever see Mike come into a pub or anything, just double check he's got anything on him.
I got a job this week, Ben.
You got a job?
Yeah.
Oh, fair play, man. When do you get? When does that start?
A couple of weeks. I still need to like get some forms and that done, but obviously it's a weekend at the moment. But like a couple of weeks now, and I'll be all a go.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, fair play. Well done, mate. Happy for you.
Oh, thank you.
Has what we having with the Indian? I just went pompadoms.
Well, first off, there's no M. Well, there is at the end, but you went pompa, like pompous. It's like popper.
So how do you spell it then? Can you have pompadoms in?
Stop saying pompadoms. They're not pompadoms.
What are they called then? Pompadom.
Did you realise as well, by the way, when we were on a topic about me, he immediately switched it back to him.
No, I was just looking at because I'm ordering Indian.
Saying pompadoms now.
What are they?
Poppadoms.
Poppadoms.
Pop.
Why are you saying it like you can't do an accent?
Because that's the only way to do it. How do you spell poppadoms?
Poppadoms.
Poppadoms.
Just put in pop and it'll come up.
No, sorry, item. Poppadoms. I'm just putting my card details in. Hang on. Next discussion.
Okay, Mike, tell us what do you want to talk about?
How about that gorilla girl, eh? Gorilla glue. How about that gorilla glue girl? How about that gorilla glue?
Come on.
How about that gorilla glue girl? She put the glue on her hair to glue it. Better not have palpitations. How about that gorilla girl glue? How about that girl? How about that gorilla glue girl?
Slow down.
Mike, stop rushing. You're literally just talking to me and Aaron.
How about that gorilla girl glue? How about... What's it called?
Right, try one more time.
How about that gorilla glue girl? She was in a sticky situation.
Come on, man. You can't cut that out and have him or I'm
take the credit for your puns, innit? So what was that about then?
I didn't read it.
Basically about this woman that accidentally mixed Gorilla Glue spray with hairspray, and then it got to the point where her hair literally did move, and in the video she showed herself literally washing her hair, and it got to the point where nothing was happening. But last week a cosmetic surgeon offered to do the job for her, and it was like worth like $9,000, and he did it for free.
Yeah, she got I seen there's a GoFundMe now that's reached
GoFundMe.
20,000 or something like that.
So if I glue my hair and everything, I can get 20 grand in Gaza.
Mike, you've barely got any hair. Do you know what, right? Speaking of hair, my hair is getting really long now. I can't even style it anymore. And it's worrying me because I actually don't know when the barbers are going to be open. Like, I'm hoping it's going to be in a few weeks, but I honestly don't know what I'm going to do.
Do it yourself.
No. Do you remember last year? Last year, I shaved my head, didn't I? I went through that phase thinking, oh, we're in a lockdown. It's going to be like this for a while. And once I shaved my head, I looked about 10 years older. I looked like a middle-aged 30-man who hadn't slept in about 4 weeks, right? And the worst thing was, after I did it, I immediately regretted my decision because I could see all where I was receding. And it's got to that point now where it's getting bad.
It started to be a concern.
It's got to that point now, right, where my phone is listening to me, and every time I go on Instagram, I'm getting adverts and commercials about hair loss. For Christmas, my mother, as a surprise gift, got me Regain for Men. I can't go bald with these
Just
years.
play into it.
Do you like that episode of Simpsons where Sal, is it? Sal, his name is? His hair, he dies and his hair like takes over Homer. Do you remember that episode?
I watched that episode the other night.
There we are, yeah. I went to the moon the other day. Oh, yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Hang on, I'm doing a payment on the Indian.
If you want to watch something really interesting in the next week or something, I watched on Netflix the documentary about the Cecil Hotel.
Oh, brilliant.
The
Have
Cecil
you seen that,
Hotel.
Aaron? That's it, Cecil Hotel, the one in downtown LA. That's like
No, I've seen
haunted.
it advertised like crazy, but I haven't actually
Oh,
watched
it's a brilliant
it.
documentary. We're watching it now.
I watched it all last night. I watched episode 1 to episode 4 all last night. And literally, it is over here.
Yeah,
and some of the conspiracies into it, it's like you're scratching your head. Like they do eventually tell you like what happens. I won't spoil it for you, but it's basically about a Canadian woman goes missing, and then it has a lot to do with the hotel.
So is it like, because I'm rewatching American Horror Story and I'm on a hotel. Is it like the hotel?
Yeah.
My favorite American Horror Story has to be the Asylum, and then I quite like the circus one as well.
Circus one's good. I really enjoyed the cult one though. I think that was my favorite so far, the cult one.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that. I stopped after the circus.
The cult one is worth going back for.
Because I don't like scary things. I don't like scary things.
It took you 4 seasons to find out American Horror Story may have been a little bit scary.
Yes. No, I literally remember watching them when I was in university, and like I'd have like 9 a.m. lectures, and I'd be watching them at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and then I wouldn't be able to sleep then. I remember in my final year we had to do for our disc we had to do like a performance, And then it was like a proper, like, you know, one of those like wacky kind of out there performances. I remember my mother and my brother came to watch it. But my mother, right, I remember we came out and all the parents were all congratulating us. Oh, well done, really good. That was so good. And I could just see my mother, right? She was sitting on the stairs, right? And I walked over, and this is literally what she said to me. She goes, 27 grand for that.
It is your mother, though. That's exactly what.
And then I just walked past like all my mates, and I'm like, oh, Llongyfarchiadau, oh, well done, Ben, really good. My mother, 27 grand for that. I was looking at your brother. I was like, I don't know what's going on here, Tom. I don't know what's going on here. They're over there.
He just
they're
doesn't
playing...
understand.
Yeah. They're over there playing piano, and then he's a clown over here, and he's rolling on the floor. And I'm thinking to myself, 27 grand to fund him to go through that, to roll on the floor. Mothers. Speaking of that, it's my mother's 60th on Monday.
Is it? Oh, damn.
60. And then you got Valentine's Day tomorrow, boys.
Oh, I need to get a... Yeah, no.
I bought my gift from Spa. You know, corner shop roses, like.
That's love. If you can, you know, if you can go out your way to go to the corner shop Spa, say hello to Captain Canada on your way, obviously, because you're creeping in, looking at his window, and he's sitting in his hardback chairs. Go to the local corner shop. Yeah, they're going, hey, got any roses? And he's like, what, the chocolates, mate? No, the real roses. And he goes, oh yeah, we got a few strands over there. And he goes, by the way, Mike, are you interested in selling me some eggs?
Actually had an ad from someone the other day that I've never ever heard of.
Oh, do you know what? I'm the exact same, bro. On Facebook, I just keep on getting random random message requests from people, and I click on it. I'm like, who is this person?
Another one. Michael Thomas, congratulations on your £10,000. Take your prize within 5 minutes.
I bet you're playing when I've tried, but it's saying it's expired and it's asking for my card details. I've put my card details in, so when will I expect the money?
You know, well, they'll go like, oh yeah, they'll go into his bank account and be like, oh no.
They'll hack into your account and then they'll get debt. He's got nothing left.
He's just transferred the debts.
Oh, I had a dream the other night, and it was about, I had a PS5, right? Oh, brilliant dream. Went down to Argos. I'll grab a PS5. Oh, you need to order online. I was like, bloody hell. I did it before and it didn't work. So I did it. Ordered it, out of stock. And the woman was like, oh, don't worry, we got the disc version here. I was like, oh, brilliant. Bought it. Said to Haz, transfer me 500. Paka. Put the phone down.
Paka.
Woman said to me, I said, did it come with a game? No, she said. All right, okay, don't worry, I had a few games here. In the car now, in my hand, Demon Souls, the game that Aaron always wanted. I was like, first thing I did, phone Aaron in my dream and brag to Aaron that I had it.
That's such a Mike thing to do.
Yeah, no, basically I think Mike has a subconscious that he hates me, and that was his dream, playing out one of the things that like really annoy me.
And he's the type of person I'll ring you and you'll be like, hello? And you'll be like, you never guess what I've got.
Yeah, literally though. I like one of the nights I was on stocks and it went bad and I lost like 50 or something like that, or I missed out on a chance to make loads of money. I phoned him and because I knew it would make his day. And I was like, that made you happy, didn't it? And he went, yeah. Like
usually with friends, right, you want them to do really well and have happy things. With Mike, you just got to tell him the bad things about you, because then if he feels good about it, because then he's like, you know what, they're on my level now.
Guess how long it took when I said to Mike, oh, I got the job. Guess how long it took for him to ask for carpooling to work?
Oh, God, I reckon, what, 5-10 minutes?
Yeah, that. Within that range.
I know you too well, Mike. I know you too well.
We can't because of COVID and stuff. We're not allowed to.
I wasn't going to anyway.
We're doing the closing credits. The Socially podcast. No, I can't do it.
No.
Kumbaya, kumbaya.
We don't see your face.
Indians, yeah.
Right, Mike, you've said that your Indians coming out, so I think we'll call it a night for this one, and then we'll do another one shortly. So stay tuned, and we'll see you all next time.
Bye.
Bye. The Socially podcast. No, I can't do it.
No.